Hello everyone, welcome back to another Taekook one shot. I hope you are liking the stories I have been written. So enjoy it. Taehyung was cooking dinner after a few days apart, but Jungkook had other plans, and those plans didn't include food at that moment. This tastes okay. Taehyung thought to himself. He was at Jungkook's house cooking dinner. He came home early from college and wanted to surprise Jungkook with some home cooked food. They both had been very busy the last few days and they texted and FaceTime, of course, but Taehyung really wanted to see Jungkook now. They stirred and the noodles and toast the chicken some more and hummed a song to himself. Taehyung watched the soup waiting for it to start boiling. He walked over to the kitchen table to grab his phone and see if Jungkook had sent him anything. Opening up his chat, he saw that Jungkook hadn't responded yet but had read his message asking when Jungkook would be done with classes. Taehyung sighed and closed the chat. He would just focus on food or he wouldn't be able to surprise Jungkook with a good home cooked food meal. They walked back to the stove to stir the food around when Taehyung heard the door click. Taehyung peered his ear to hear Jungkook walk inside. They smiled, hearing the rippling of his keys and the soft footsteps getting closer. What smells so good in here? Jungkook walked into the kitchen, sniffing the air. Taehyung looked up and smiled at him. Jungkook's eyes lit up when he saw Taehyung. Jungkook quickly put his backpack on the stool and tossed his keys in the key holder by the wall. Hey, Cookie, I'm cooking your dinner. Thanks, Ali mumbled when he was earful in a tight embrace by Jungkook. I can see that, baby. What's the occasion? Jungkook leaned his head on Taehyung's shoulder, sniffing in his accent. Well, we haven't seen each other for days now, and my classes ends earlier, so I thought some dinner with you would be nice, Taehyung said, looking at Jungkook's eyes when Jungkook let him go. Jungkook kissed his lips softly. They basked in and the silence and softly kissed before Taehyung pulled back. Go take a shower. I will done soon with the food, Taehyung quickly said, feeling a blush creep up his neck. Pushing Jungkook to the bathroom door, Jungkook laughed and tried to protest and hug Taehyung, but again Taehyung pushed him into the bathroom before he could do anything. Taehyung turned over to the stove and started working on finishing dinner. Taehyung hummed the tune that had been stuck in his head from the past hour and occasionally tasted the food. It really tasted good and he felt proud he could make something edible. At least he was so catch up in his thought that he didn't hear Jungkook walk back into the room. Taehyung yelped when an arm around his wrist and slipped under his shirt. Jungkook lay his head on Taehyung's shoulder. Taehyung felt the wet hair prickle his face and smelled the fresh smell of shampoo and Jungkook's body accent. It smells really good, baby, Jungkook mumbled into Taehyung's ear and crashed his stomach and struck his sides. Jungkook, don't, I'm cooking here. What am I doing? Anything else? Jungkook smirked and kissed Taehyung's neck. Jungkook crashed further up under his shirt and slipped over. Press his Jungkook. Taehyung gasped out Jungkook's smoke. Taehyung dropped the spoon in the pan and tried to pry Jungkook's hand off of himself. He tried pushing Jungkook away with his palm but was met with a very obvious touch against himself. Jungkook Taehyung tried to plead with Jungkook, but there wasn't even a little bit of anger in Taehyung's voice. They knew he would give this man anything Jungkook wanted, and Taehyung had really missed his boyfriend's touch. The last few days, he would never tell Jungkook that though. Jungkook kept kissing on his neck and ear. Taehyung held the hands that were exploring his chest over his shirt. I missed you, baby, Jungkook whispered out, ghosting his fingers over his sensitive baby boyfriend. At least let's eat first. It's going to burn if you don't stop now. Taehyung stuttered out. A flash crept up Taehyung's neck and ear from how quickly he not got needy for his boyfriend's affection. They gripped the edge of the kitchen counter, trying to contain the little cries that tried to slip past Taehyung's lips. Don't want to, Jungkook sucked behind him. How could Taehyung deny this man anything? Jungkook was just too cute for his own good. They sighed and turned to the stove off. The food was almost done anyway, so why not let Jungkook have his little fun? It's not like they didn't want it to. They turned off the stove with a sigh and could just feel Jungkook press behind him before they was turned around, and suddenly lips attached his neck and shoulder. Jungkook, slow down. It's not like I'm disappearing. Taehyung gasped out and gripped Jungkook's shoulder for sudden act of movement. Jungkook's lips. Jungkook kissed Taehyung's neck and over his pulpy lips before taking Taehyung's bottom lip between his and pressed it softly. Taehyung cries and let Jungkook explore it with him. The kiss turned hotter and passionate, and gripped at each other to get more contact. Okay, let's move over or I will burn. Taehyung breathed out after leaving Jungkook's lips. Jungkook just hummed and gripped his waist to guide Tae to an empty spot against the counter, leaving love marks and kisses everywhere. Jungkook, don't tease me, Taehyung cried out. He wanted more, and already Taehyung's desire was playing painfully against his mind. Your wish is my command, baby. You know, I would never deny you anything in this world. Taehyung couldn't contain the cries and whimpers that left his lips, so he let them all out. After making the kitchen counter dirty, I don't think I can move for the rest of the day anymore. Taehyung ground out, his legs still on Jungkook's shoulder, and the awkward position he was in the whole time had his body feeling sore. Jungkook let out a breathy laugh before Jungkook leaned in and wrapped his arm around Taehyung to stroke and massage his back, kissing his swollen lips softly. That's okay, baby. I will take care of you, Jungkook whispered. After the sweet kiss, Taehyung smiled down and wrapped his arms around Jungkook's shoulder and leaned his head down against his chest. They sat like that in silence, just glowing in their afterglow. Before Taehyung's stomach made known how hungry he actually was by growling loudly, Jungkook started laughing and pulled back. Let's get some food in you, Jungkook said, tapping his stomach. You will have to help me with that. I don't think I will ever get off this kitchen counter again. Taehyung mumbled embarrassedly, keeping his head on Jungkook's shoulder. Jungkook pulled back to dress up Taehyung. He also gave a towel to clean Tae up before Jungkook pulled his clothes back on. Jungkook leaned over and slipped his arm around Taehyung to carry him over on the couch. Sit here, I will get you dinner, Jungkook said after leaving a kiss on Taehyung's head. Taehyung was thankful for such a caring for his boyfriend. Tae really felt so warm and cared right now. His body still felt painful and sore, but it was a good kind of sore. Tae wouldn't mind it after getting pampered by Jungkook. He watched Jungkook walk back into the kitchen to get them food. Tae smiled to himself. Taehyung really was a beauty to admire. When Jungkook walked back in with 2 plates of steaming food, he sat back next to Taehyung and pulled Taehyung's leg over his thigh and put an arm around Taehyung to scoot Tae against himself. Taehyung leaned his head on his shoulder and looked up at a smiling Jungkook. Let me feed you too, baby. I'm going to take care of you now, Jungkook said, kissing him tenderly on his lips. Taehyung let him. Tae wouldn't argue with someone who was this sweet, and Tae loved Jungkook even more for being such this caring. He felt all happy and proud to be able to call Jungkook his boyfriend. Tae would never ever let him go. Jungkook fed him and they chatted and kissed in between the dinner. This was the best way to spend their time together. Taehyung looked up at Jungkook adoringly. I love you, Tae said with bated breath. I really do. I'm so happy I met you, Cookie, and was able to be your boyfriend in this life. Jungkook watched it and smiled at a very beautiful Taehyung in his arm. He pulled him further on his lap and kissed his neck and cheeks. I love you too, Taehyung. You are the best thing that ever happened to me, Jungkook whispered and stroked his hair. Taehyung laid his head on his chest. He felt exhausted, and after finishing dinner, he yawned and cuddled into Jungkook's chest and closed his eyes. Jungkook stroked his hair and laid his head on Taehyung's head. Walking back to their bedroom, dropping on the bed, Jungkook put his arm around Taehyung and let him sleep on top of himself. I'm never ever letting you go, baby. Sleep tight, Jungkook whispered in his ear. Jungkook's eyes also became droppy and he closed them to also let sleep take over. A smile adored his face when they both drifted off into darkness. Everyone, this is it for today. Have a share. Don't forget to tell me in the comment section. See you again with another Taekook concert. Till then, take care, safe, and be happy and healthy. Bye bye.